current models that predict ice melt are inaccurate. They're underestimating the amount of mass loss by maybe a factor of 5, 10, 50. We don't really know. We are very much interested in understanding the real physics behind ice melt, and we are one of the few groups around the world that are making direct measurements at glacier termini to measure the ice dynamics there.
Just because we can be so close to the glacier, we can make these observations, and they're things that no one has observed before. So there's, I think, something surprising every time we go up there. We are measuring the fundamental processes important for ice melt at the face of a calving tidewater glacier.
Historically, it has been extremely challenging to make measurements of ice loss of the melt process at glaciers because it is an extremely dangerous place.
There's ice falling off of the glacier, ice coming up from underneath the water. No human should go close to the glacier, but now we can send robotic boats and deploy robotic instruments.
This is Ares. It is one of our rigid hull inflatable boats that we built here at OSU. We use it as a small autonomous research vessel. In addition, it has the ability to deploy a remotely operated vehicle. We use that remotely operated vehicle to bolt things into the glacier face.
The ROV drives forward and the melt stake drills itself into the ice, and then the ROV detaches from the melt stake and is recovered by the winch, and the boat can drive away. One of the most complicated pieces of this work is making sure that all those different robotic systems can interact with one another at the right time, in the right way. The biggest impact that we might see is changes in sea level rise. If you add a storm on top of that, you have storm surge and wave setup. Those storm waters can reach further inland, causing more inundation and coastal flooding.
We need to know where the storm centers are going to be heading. We need to know where to build, where to not, where to protect. It's ultimately about mitigation and strategies for mitigation.
The importance of the research is really to help us constrain how much mass we may lose from these ice ocean systems and help us better project what climate change scenarios we may have into the future.